CBTC Studios, it's the Dwight Peters Show.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thanks for the love, thanks for the love. Have a seat, take a seat. Tonight's show is a huge celebration. Tonight we are stepping out of Babylon with the Queen, Marcia Griffiths. This is our special 50th anniversary tribute to the living legend. This year marks 50 years of vocal magic for the reggae icon. So we are going to celebrate our reggae queen as only we can right here on the Dwight Peters Show. The question is, how many female artists have had 50 years of consistent hit-making and indelible performances? Internationally, the question could also be asked, how many women who started out 50 years ago still have active careers today? We have some electrifying performances lined up for you tonight. And they are all backed by the incomparable Lloyd Parks and We the People Band. And we also have some very special surprises. So get ready to take an exciting musical ride with us as we celebrate the legacy of reggae queen Marcia Griffiths. Stay tuned. Audience, what do you think of this look for Marcia? Hot or not? You're back with us on the Dwight Peters Show, and a very special edition it is tonight. We move straight into Style in 876, and we could hardly have a more worthy subject than the Queen of Reggae, Marcia Griffiths. Accompanying me on this historic style journey are my Rat Pack members tonight. International model turned businesswoman, Jotasha Turnbull, and businesswoman and stylist, Alexa Buddha. Welcome, ladies. Have a seat.
Thank you, darling.
Glad to have you.
Glad to be here.
You ready for it?
Yes,
ready for it?
Of course.
We have a lot of fashion ground to cover. First, we're going to deal with the fashionable men of dancehall. Oh. Dapper Don or Flopper Don. Many have made their mark in the fashion arena, gaining respect for their sense of style on and off the stage. And we have to decide what they're really about. Hot or
not?
All right, first up, Beanie Man.
I like it.
Dapper Dan, of course.
Definitely
Dapper Dan.
You know, Beanie Man is my favorite DJ. You know, so, yeah.
He makes an effort. There's no two ways about it. It's not classic. It's really a little bit on edge. You know, that is classic. You know, that's really
very classic.
I think he was at the BET Awards for this one. It's really good to see the gentlemen, because normally it's the women who take the spotlight when it comes to fashion.
I mean, Beanie Man is one of those, you know, artists that really puts his ensemble well.
Yes.
You know.
He understands what works for him. And that is what is very important. Alexa, what do you think?
It's always good to see a very well put together gentleman. So
okay.
I'm a big fan of especially like a really well made and tailored suit.
Right.
Very well coordinated colors and everything. So
and you think it works here?
I think so.
It does
definitely.
work.
Pretty cool.
Yes.
Next up, Idonia.
I like the colors.
Just actually, you're not sure?
I'm not too sure about this look.
What about the shoes?
Yeah,
I'm not so sure about the shoes.
The shoes is what's killing me.
There
I like
is
the
something
jacket
that
with the pants.
almost looks like the shadow of a black belt.
Exactly.
Now, if it's black, not with a brown shoe.
No, definitely not.
When you look at a man, you know, you look from them shoes up. Ladies, right? So, that shoes, I'm not so sure about.
You're not so sure about the shoes?
The look can go on, but maybe if he was wearing a different shoes then.
I think with different shoes, for sure.
Yeah.
I agree.
No, he's wearing, I think that's supposed to be almost like a skirt over a pants, and then the jacket.
I'm not too sure about that, because you know, Jamaican people already.
You know what I call it, metrosexual?
I guess so. What do you
know,
think, Alexa?
he knows what he's about. He's a confident man. He has nothing to hide. He likes fashion. He's experimenting with it. He's expressing his true sense of style. Ladies, do you like or not?
I like it.
You like it? What do you think, Alexa?
Certainly outside of the box. It's a risk that he took, and I think he can carry it successfully, just
Yes.
because, as you say, he's confident in his
Of course he's
masculinity.
confident.
And once
Know
you
himself.
are, yeah, you can get away with almost anything.
What do you not like about it? Outside of the perhaps the cultural kind of situation, what do you not like about it?
No, it's not about the skirt. I don't like the jacket.
The fit of the jacket.
Exactly.
I'm not so sure. Let me tell you what the trick is with this outfit, and it's really something to look at keenly. I am not so sure of the proportion of the jacket. Look at where it stops.
Right, it
Exactly.
cuts a little short.
It cuts a little short, so it doesn't necessarily complement the length of the skirt.
Precisely. Maybe if it was a little longer.
Yes,
then,
that is what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
But overall, what do you say? Half and half or no go?
Half and half.
I would say not
No.
my favorite. No, I'm gonna give it a
You just
no.
don't like it, Alexa?
No, no.
Alexa don't like it?
No.
All right, next up, are the Dan Gargan. The original Dan Gargan. Alexa, what do you think?
This one,
Jatasha Well.
I think that says a lot. That says it all.
Is this
Just
supposed to
one
be
word.
a Chinese ensemble or something?
Or Japanese.
Or
It's supposed to
Japanese?
be Oriental inspired.
Okay. I
Alexa,
have
stop the
no
laughing.
comment.
So sorry.
You have no comment?
I have no comment.
Oh my goodness.
No, this is my view. I honestly believe Ninja understands himself better than anyone. The fact of the matter is that he's a character. He puts these things together to make an impression. You either like it or you don't.
I mean,
and the reality is, for me, it works.
That's
That
true.
is who he is. He's nothing else.
Yes,
If he
sir.
were to walk in a jacket and tie, then would have a problem.
Oh,
Because that's not his character.
right, right.
In terms of the aesthetics of the look, how it's put together, how it's done, the rest of it, the fabric that's used to make it, if it looks cheap or whatever, that's a different argument. But in my mind, I just think based on his confidence and his styling and his musical history, that's a character he has built. So I would have been disappointed if he were any other way than what you see out here. Now we have our very special celebration tonight, 50 years, Marcia Griffiths, living legend. Now, there is no question about it. Over the time, we have seen that as her career grew, her sense of style changed. You know, not only become mature, but I think she also has some timeless elements about it. But she's definitely one woman who is out of the box, you know. She takes
of
it
course.
really out of the box in terms of her style.
I mean,
Take
this is
look
a
at this.
diva.
I love that.
Yes.
I love this.
She knows that she's the queen now.
Of
You know, see
course.
this?
Love it.
Man, once you see the head tilted back, that's royalty, you know. Next up, Jatasha, your take on it.
I don't particularly like the look. I don't know what's going on with the sleeve, but I mean, I love the colors, but not the look.
Alexa?
I think she's just portraying pure joy. She's so happy.
And you think that's
It's
reflected
reflecting, yeah,
in the colors?
That's her style, and that's just her personality just shining right through. So it works very well for her.
There is a confidence that Marcia Griffiths comes with that is really not easy for anyone in this
Yeah.
business, but it's undeniable.
Yes.
Now this look, I'm not feeling the headpiece.
I love the dress, but I'm not feeling the headpiece.
I'm
either.
not feeling the
No.
headpiece. I like the work on the dress.
Oh, absolutely.
Fabric,
I
you
love
can
the
tell,
style.
is quite expensive.
Yes.
The headpiece, I'm not sure if it's the angle from which it's taken, but that's understandable. Now, the glasses, you don't think there's a cool factor there?
I don't know if I like it.
You
but
don't like it?
Yeah.
I
don't
think
like
with
it.
the glasses with the white frames and the headpiece as well, it throws me off a little bit. I think if she had on just the glasses and maybe
A different
a less
headpiece?
busy headpiece, yes,
Okay.
then it would just look.
Let's
very
put it to the
sleek and
audience.
chic.
Audience, what do you think of this look for Marcia? Hot or not? Hot? Hot? You say hot, let me hear it. Quite a bit of the audience thinks that it's hot.
Yeah.
So there you have it. Audience and viewers, you've heard from the Rat Pack, but what's your supreme Marcia Griffiths style moment? Hit us up on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and share your thoughts. We take a break. When we come back on this extra special golden edition of the Dwight Peters Show, I'll be chatting with the queen herself, the queen of reggae, Marcia Griffiths. You won't want to miss this. Stick around. Bob is known as an international charmer. He didn't make any moves on you.
Oh, yes, we will
and gentlemen, celebrating her golden anniversary as a Jamaican musical ambassador, please welcome the Queen of Reggae, Marcia Griffith. I just cannot imagine you are here, because you're actually away.
Yes, I was.
But I had to get you in. I am so honored to have you. And you know, so I call you Auntie Marcia, like
Yes,
I know you a
well,
long time. Is that the thing?
feel
People think you're
free to-
familiar?
feel free, yeah.
Familiar spirit. I want to know, when was the first time you realized that you could sing?
I think I was born singing. I used to sing in school concerts and I used to sing on the church choir. But it was something that I just enjoyed doing.
You love the spotlight?
No, not
it-
my thing at all.
But is it that you just love to communicate with the whole music?
You know, from as a little girl, I always wanted to be of service to mankind, to do something to help mankind. So for me to be blessed with that talent, and God chose me, this is my portion in this life, because I can touch souls, teach, educate, and uplift through the medium of music.
And you have been doing just that for so many years.
Yes.
50 years.
Yes.
That's a mighty long time.
That's a long journey.
What do you think attributed to this success and this longevity? Because, I mean, music is known just to be on and off over
I can
time.
tell you right now, it's my audience.
And I can understand why they love you. When did you first meet Bob Marley?
Well, as I said earlier, I enjoyed singing just for fun because it was something I loved to do, and I used to sing every song that I hear played on the radio. But it was not until I met Bob and I started working with Bob as a member of I3 that I realized that the music was not just entertainment. It was much deeper. It was a responsibility that you have. The message was the most important thing. When I saw how serious Bob took his music, I saw that this was a man's life.
And you
That
worked
is
with
when
him.
I
Okay, go
started
ahead.
thinking differently and said, well, music is not just entertainment. It is something much deeper.
There is a strong human value to the whole idea
Yes.
of being in the musical industry. And you met him where again?
Studio One at 10 years old. He was just coming up and he was a very serious man. Well, Bonnie and I go way back from kindergarten, and he was the only person I knew there when I went there as a little girl.
Bonnie Whaler.
Yeah, but these three brothers, Peter, Bonnie, and Bob, they were three serious brothers. So as a female in a male-dominated world, you had to be on your toes at all times.
Bob is known as an international charmer, ladies' man. He didn't make any moves on you.
Well,
Talk up the things, Auntie Marcia.
I-
Right, guys?
No. I would be lying if I tell you no.
Right.
Of course,
Right,
of course,
right.
you know, but I was one of the person that he loved and respect for my honesty.
Go. Right.
So there's no way, even if I had anything in my mind, there was no way I would even conceive the thought of anything
More than a friend.
right.
Tell me about your fear of flying.
I am terrified of airplanes. And you know, it's funny because when I used to travel with Bob, it's not like today, as the musicians can tell you, we have tour buses now. But then we used to travel every day by flying.
Oh, really?
And I used to always picture like angels piloting, you know, piloting the airplane.
Really?
I don't know what it is.
Whoa.
It's like a ritual I go to when I'm flying. I pray like every single prayer you can think of.
Just want to make sure God is there with you.
Yes,
God
I
is-
have faith and I believe that God, I am on a mission from God. So that is one of the things that really keep me to know that, because I know what I'm delivering to my audience when I go and do a performance, and I'm not just there to entertain them. I am really there to touch their souls.
The eye trees, how did that come about?
I3 came about when I was doing some performances at the House of Chen in 1974, I think it was. We all met like a coincidence at Studio One to do some harmonies and some songs Mr. Dodd had asked us to come and do. And I asked Judy and Rita to come and do some harmonies for me.
You knew them before?
Yes.
Okay, great.
And they came and we did a jam at the last show. Sweet Inspirations was very popular in Jamaica, and we did some Sweet Inspiration song, and the audience loved it, and everybody said, why don't you girls form a group? And then we said, why not? I said, let's call ourselves I3. And Rita said, I3. I said, yes, like saying we three.
Ah.
So, you know, one of the reasons I know that I3 was ordained by Almighty God is because at that particular time, Bob, Peter, and Bonnie, the original Wailers, they had a fallout, which I don't know what it was.
Right.
But then, as soon as Bob heard that we had formed the group, he invited us to come in and do Natty Dread.
Oh.
And that was the beginning of I3.
And speaking of I3s, there is someone special who have some really good things to say in this, your 50th years to celebrate.
Yeah?
Yes. Are we ready for that surprise? See?
I don't believe this.
Yes.
George, I spoke to you yesterday, you never said anything. Oh, God.
Welcome, Judy. Welcome.
You know to keep a secret.
Of course.
Oh,
Like two old friends forever, right?
Yes.
Very good.
Sisters, sisters.
That's good.
Sisters.
How was
Sister
Marcia
friend.
to you over the years? How has she been as a career partner, now as a friend?
Well, Marcia has been my closest friend ever since we started singing. But prior to that, is somebody that I admired, and I even, before I started singing, tried to emulate.
Oh, very good.
Is someone that I loved and was hoping that one day we could sing together. And it seemed like a dream that is impossible. But I was at home one day, and Mr. Coxon Dodd from Studio One called me and said he wanted me to do some harmony, but he never said who the people were that I'd be singing with. So I just went, and when I got there, it was Marcia Griffiths and Rita Marley.
What?
My God, I had to pinch myself. The chemistry was right, because we didn't stay long in the studio. We just did it quickly, and Marcia had a concert at House of Chen on Knutsford Boulevard.
Right.
And she invited us to come and sing a song with her. And we went, and we did Sweet Inspiration songs, as I heard her say.
Right.
Yes, and it was wonderful. And the audience said, no, you all need to just team up and do something
You remember this
together.
song?
I need
Yeah.
your sweet
Inspiration.
And we have more surprises. We have more surprises. This show is very special. It's very special for me, and I know and I hope it's special for you.
It is because it catch me off guard here.
Well, listen, this person is also very close to you and wanted to say this special message for you.
Hi,
Oh,
this
my
is Sister Rita
goodness.
Marley. I am speaking to my dear sister Marcia Griffiths, right straight from my heart to your heart, darling. It's a pleasure. It gives me so much joy and the privilege to be saying this message to you, to wish you all the best on your 50th anniversary, and God's richest blessing continue to flow within you, around you, wherever you are, God is, and all is well. And the light of God continues to surround you. The love of God enfolds you. The blessing of God flows within you. Wherever you are, God is, and all is well. Greetings to you from all my family and yours. All the best, sister. Enjoy the day and the rest of your life. Continue. Keep on singing. I will be forever loving you. Always and forever. Your sweet sister, Rita. One love.
More when we come back on the Dwight Peters Show.
I know that this was it because I saw Peony Wally, all kind of things.
I shall sing as long as I live.
Welcome back. I'm here with two legends, not one. Marcia Griffiths, joined by her friend, and of course another legend, Judy Mowat from the I3s. And it's good to have you both on set at the same time because there's one question that I'd love to ask. There is this lingering perception that in the business of reggae or in reggae/dancehall, there's always a fight-down mentality, particularly among the women. But it seems that you three, the I3s, have kept that bond going for a very long time. Do you think this perception is real, or do you think it's real more than perception?
I think there has always been, as you said, a fight-down mentality. Has always been. But there are some people who have purpose, because music is about purpose. And it doesn't matter what that person is doing or that person, we complement each other. I cannot sing like that person, or that person cannot sing like Marcia Griffiths. So what we should be doing is just upholding each other and supporting each other inside the business.
There's someone else who decided to make sure, I won't say his or her, but the presence had to be here. You're wondering who that is?
Yeah, of course.
Welcome, sir.
Ah, yes, General.
You know him as Esco, right?
My pleasure.
What many don't know is that it's actually Marcia's, you could call him son. His stepson, but son for her. Welcome, sir.
Welcome, General. My pleasure.
Another surprise?
I am telling you.
When you flew in?
I've been here, man.
You've been around.
I've been here. The rest of the brothers are traveling, so I had to make sure that, you know, I was
represented.
here. Yeah, because, you know, we really want to take any opportunity we can to show the appreciation for this lady, because it's not a normal lady. Sit down and say,
Very good, very good.
you know what I'm saying?
Coming from you, how do you see her as a matriarch of the family?
I will say this. We lost our dad at a very young age.
Yeah.
And, you know, when you lose your father, youths, them think a lot of things, you know, why this is unfair. But having two strong women in our lives, my mother who is watching at home, my mama, right. And of course, Sister Marcia, who is a great role model, a great person, a kind person, giving person. You can't really look at that as unfair. You have to look at it as a blessing, you know?
Yeah.
And I will go further and say, Sister Marcia, being a woman in the industry, also traveling, doing songs, touring, the life of these great entertainers is crazy.
Crazy.
And this lady raised her 3 children. Well, 3.5 plus me, because she raised me too. You know?
Yeah, no, 4.
4. She raised her 3 children and she raised me, and as all of them are respectable people, so that kind of speaks to the kind of lady she is, as well as
Without a father.
Without a father. She still find time for the breakfast, the ital breakfast them, and the dinner them, the Sunday dinner them. Shut! You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so that's just one thing. That's just one testament I have of Sister Marcia, and I'm telling you, she's more than a matriarch. She's the boss lady. She run with things and we just there. You know what I mean?
Yes.
I just give thanks and I'm happy to be a part of the whole tenure and the whole of this legendary celebration.
There is more to come. Yeah, man, people just wanted to be a part of this thing. That's how much of an influence, that's how much of an inspiration you are.
Yeah, make room.
Make room, make room, make room, make room.
I don't know what is going on.
Oh, you don't know what is going on. You don't need to know what's going on. Just enjoy the moment, right, guys? Enjoy the moment. And of course, a friend is here to celebrate with us, with you, none other than Weston Horton!
Western.
Western.
Surprise.
Wow.
Surprising, not true?
I am telling you.
Well, Dwight said by bus, by everything.
Swim, train.
I said, me half a day, my girl.
Oh, it's a long story. With
It's a
Western.
long story.
Yes.
But Weston, what does Marcia Griffith mean to you?
Oh, God. You have time?
Yes, ma'am.
Friend.
Can't get any
She
better.
is the, I mean, talk about a real person. You see everything that you hear and say, that is she. A she that.
Yeah.
No pretense.
None.
That's right.
None. Now we go way back from way into the 70s. Way back. She is a real person. And when you hear she talking about, you know, what she do and what she's here for, she definitely here.
A purpose.
Definitely, by the Almighty.
A valid purpose.
She's special, man, special.
Tell me one thing about Mom that no one else knows.
And you step out of line, you hear your name from way around the sun.
Matthew! What?
You know what I'm saying? Everything in order. And when you have a woman running a yard with maybe I'd say 10 to 12 men
What?
doing things, gardening, building things, taking care of things, us in the studio, and you have one female, it's really a queen.
Oh,
You know the queen run the world.
yes,
so-
yes,
You understand?
She's a disciplinarian.
Yeah, man, yeah, man. We have
Yes.
4 boys.
So you drop the whip?
No, I don't have to.
You don't have to.
I don't have to.
The respect is strong.
Yes,
The
I don't
respect
have
is
to
strong.
do that.
Weston, give me
Yeah.
a secret about Auntie Marcia that.
Whoa. A secret?
Secret? No,
No,
secret.
she
No
don't have a
secret.
secret. But I can tell you something
Yeah.
special. 10 years ago, when she celebrated her 40th,
Oh my goodness.
I surprised her. So we brought her down to Sandals, Montego Bay, and we had her pampered, you know, the spa, the this, the that, and
Well
she had,
deserved.
she had an
Works.
entourage, a
Yeah.
real queen, you
So you
know.
give it to her
a real
Sandals
queen.
style.
And we hid Bob Andy over at another hotel, and it was on our birthday.
Oh, whoa.
And when it was
Oh,
time,
he
we-
did a fantastic job.
and then she heard the singing, happy birthday. She don't know, yeah, who that? This when Bob come out, mash.
Mash no.
So you know, that was 10 years ago. And I mean, she was really so surprised, you know.
Judy, you've been on the road a lot with Marcia. Tell me a funny moment.
As Weston said that Marcia is so real, and I tell her all the time that she can do stand-up comedy. Because everything Marcia say, you have to laugh. And she's not laughing.
She dry.
She's so dry. Marcia did the song Tribulation. Brother Bunny Whaler wrote the song for her. And Marcia said, ever since me do the song Tribulation, I pure.
What for you is the singular most, I could say, important memory?
Well, after doing 50 years, that long journey, there could never be a one moment. There are a few moments, but one of the moments that I always remember is with Bob on stage, all 3 of us. I was pregnant like maybe 8 months.
What?
And on stage, dancing up a storm. And I think it was Lively Up Yourself that he was doing somewhere in Europe. And at the end of that song, I know that this was it, because I saw Peony, Wally, all kind of things. And the place was getting dark, and I know that I was going to faint. So I hold on to Rita's skirt, and I said, Rita, I'm going to faint. And before I could even fall on the ground, there was Bob out of nowhere. He came over to me, took me away, and he was, the next song that was coming was No Man a Cry. So he had the microphone, and then he was doing ad-libs about mothers and children all over the world.
Wicked.
So he walked over to me, being pregnant,
Right.
and took me away from Judy and Rita, took me center stage. I was instantly rejuvenated.
What?
Just before I fall.
Isn't that something? You know, I'm practicing my electric slide. I hope you all have been practicing
big time.
electric slide because you're going to see lots more with Marcia Griffiths after this.
woman don't cry. No, no woman, no woman don't cry. Like jumping.
There is a musical hurricane about to blow through the studios. We start our MG50 special tribute with a talented young lady performing her latest single, Champion. It's Eye Candy.
Oh, Auntie Marcia, look at her. She's so lovely. Oh my goodness. I am so honored to be a part of this wonderful occasion. You are so worthy. 50 years. Congratulations. And you're still singing, and it's so lovely because you've blessed me and so many. So I'd like to dedicate this song to you. My song, as Dwight said, Champion, because you are a true champion. Miss Marcia. Yeah. Ooh, yeah. If you know you're a champion and you know Miss Marcia is a champion, don't you doubt yourself, and doubt it when you fall. Just believe and trust that you can have it all. Say all, woo. Put up your one if you know you is a champion. Put up your one cause you know you can depend on who. You, who, you. Put up your one if you know you is a leader. Put up your one cause you know you is a winner. Who, you, and you. Cause all my life I hoped and prayed that I would see this day. Oh, and all my life I knew all along that this time would come. Yeah, put up your one if you know you is a champion. Put up your one cause you know you can depend on who you. Put up your one if you know you is a leader. Put up your one cause you know you is a winner. Oh, you and you. What was that? This is what you waited for, so no time to pause. It's your life, so you can grab it up in your palm. Celebrate this time, you're worthy of the applause. Enjoy this happiness, enjoy your happiness, enjoy your happiness. Love, joy, and happiness. God bless you. Continued blessings and success in your life.
Eye Candy! Now, speaking of musical legacy, this next song was covered by Marcia in tandem with the late Free Eye. Ladies and gentlemen, joining Marcia Griffiths now to perform, and it was a Bee Gees original, Words. Welcome, the son of Free Eye, Culture Knox.
Good night, everyone. Oh, it's a pleasure, Sister Marcia. I see why Free Eye did this song with her smile. She's beautiful. Smile, an everlasting smile. A smile can bring you near to me. Don't ever let me find you down, 'cause that could bring a tear.
This next song was not only a chart topper, but really one of the best combinations in reggae music. The Golden Queen, along with the stopper, Mr. Cutty Ranks, live for the first time in Jamaica, their take on the Bob Andy classic, Fire Burning!
Yeah, master. I hear them say what goes to Caesar, we must give to Caesar. But what Caesar is for us, nothing.
I was thrown into myself, observing all this time. From every angle I could see, my people, you're needing help.
Master, them a feel it.
The brothers have turned to crime, so they die from time to time.
Yeah, man.
We'd like to ask you leaders, what have you got in mind?
People, them a fool, and them a half idiot. Them no see the food prices, one boy, but them a fool, and them a half idiot. All the crooked politicians, them better turn back.
Another thing I saw in vision, right in front these eyes.
My eyes.
Sisters prostituting, selling away their lives. They get but very little pay, the ones who clean the mess.
$100.
Minority who sits on top just raise themselves a mess. But I see the fire spreading, it's getting hotter and hotter. The haves will wanna be in the shoes of the have-nots. Time is on your door, then you will be safe for sure. But if you are in pretense, you're on the wrong side.
Watch what me a go do, you know. Cause we pay back the 21 billion to the nation. Stay out of them place, them don't want no occupation for slavery. Black people want them reparation from England and them United Nations. Lying lips, it is abomination. When we say them a plan to kill off the population, it's them same one limit your education. Put a fire upon them big corporation. Well up!
We're taking it all the way to Category 5. I tell you about the storm, and it's getting really hot inside the studios tonight. We move on. This is a really special moment. Singing together on the Dwight Peters special, Judy Mowat meeting Auntie Marcia. No woman, no cry.
No woman, no cry. No woman, no cry. No woman, no cry. No woman, no cry. Cause, I remember when we used to say, in a government yard, entrenched down, observing the hypocrites. Mingle with the good people we meet. Good friends we've had, good friends we've lost along the way. Future, we can't forget our past. So dry your tears, I said, and no woman don't cry. No woman, don't cry.
I remember when we used to say, was a government yard entrenched down. Then Georgie would make the fire light. Logger would have burning through the night. Then we would cook cornmeal porridge, of which I'd share with you. My feet are my only carry. be alright. Everything's gonna 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 be alright.
Oh, woman, don't cry.
Don't shed no tear.
No, woman, don't cry. Oh, my little sister, don't shed no tears. No, woman, don't cry.
The legend continues right here on the Dwight Peters Show, the MG50 special. More to come. Who will be next? Another surprise. Stay tuned.
You have you won my dreamland. Thank you for your support over the years. I would not have made it to 50. Yes, 50 years young too. There's a land that I have heard about so far across the sea. Can I hear you? There's oh my soul. Woo!
So far across
Hallelujah.
the sea.
To have you on my dreamland would be like a heaven to me. To have you on my dreamland would be like heaven to me. We'd live together on that dreamland and we'll have so much fun. We live together on that dreamland and we'll have so much fun. And surely we'll never die. Oh, what a time that will be. Oh, just to wait, wait, wait and see. Oh, just to wait, wait.
The queen of reggae, Marcia Griffith. Wasn't that special? I tell you. Come on. Here it is. Come on up, Auntie Marcia.
Isn't she lovely? Isn't she wonderful? 50th anniversary. And we want to tell you, Sister Marcia, how much we love you. Not just us, everyone in the audience. Want to tell you that, want to tell you that.
Miss Marcia, all me have to tell you I love you. You're a wonderful person. I like the dress.
Marcia Griffiths, you are always fabulous. Jamaica celebrated 50 some years ago. You're celebrating 50 this year. And enough more years. Because you are such a great person. You can never go wrong because you have the Almighty first. Happy anniversary. Marcia Griffiths, the best in the business.
So we just want to thank the Almighty God for keeping you throughout these 50 years.
Preserving.
I know it has not been an easy road. It has been a long journey. But guess what? You made it through.
Hallelujah.
Yes. And we are looking forward to another 50. All right?
You gotta feel it. It's electric.
But I'm a peaceful woman. I don't believe in doing wrong.
Lloyd Parks has been a significant part of the musical journey of the legend we're celebrating tonight, Queen Marcia Griffith. And of course, all them rhythm we drop all evening and you just get in your groove and get into the mood. Wicked. Lloyd Parks, I want you to say a few words to Queen Marcia.
Well, I'm happy to be a part of Marcia Griffith's celebration. I've worked with Marcia for several years. And I'm really honored to be a part of your celebration. And I hope you live to see how many more years you want to live to see. Many more. Because you shall sing as long as you live, right? Thank you so much.
It's the last show for the season, a very short season, but we will be back. But let's get on the boogie ride with the electric boogie. And the audience will listen to me down here. Come on down, come on down. We're celebrating first. Right, right.
Can't see it. It's electric. You gotta feel it. It's electric. Ooh, it's shocking. It's electric. See the Mr. Galley with the button that smash and the move along and let's shook on the boogie. You gotta know it. It's electric. Boogie, woogie, woogie. That you can't hold it. It's electric. Boogie, woogie, woogie. But you know it's there. Yeah, there and everywhere. I'm going on a party ride. Ooh, ooh, ooh. And from this music I just can't hide. Are you coming with me? Come let me take you on a party ride. I'll teach you, teach you, teach you. I'll teach you the electric side. Some say it's a mystic, it's electric. Boogie, boogie, boogie. You can't resist it, it's electric. Boogie, boogie, boogie. You can't do without it, it's electric. Boogie, boogie, boogie. Think the Mr. March is a little bitty dodge, it's a move along and let's shoot like the boogie. You don't wanna lose it, it's electric. Boogie, boogie, boogie. And you can't use it, it's electric. Boogie, boogie, boogie. But you know it's there. Yeah, there and everywhere. Hey! And me, 1 and 2 and 3 to the left. Back, 2, 3. And rock it. And turn. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Back, 2, 3. And rock it.
This is it, the last show of the season. Hope you enjoyed the season. Here we are having a great time, wrapping up with Marcia Griffith, the legend, the reggae queen. How better way to go out but with a bang, right here on the Deiwght Peter Show. Live, love, laugh, be happy, live good and be positive. Until next season, good night, Electric Slide.
Hola, 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 hola,
Dondela, dondelo. Dondela, dondelo. Dondela, dondelo. Dondela, dondelo.